Do you consider yourself an industry guy at the heart of it, Joe?
I guess define industry guy.
You said you didn't want to make the industry your higher power, but you did for a while.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And so even though you're leaving to go somewhere else,
Yep.
my assumption is you still plan on being creative.
Oh yeah.
That's not going to ever leave you.
Yeah, that's hardwired in me. I've always been making stuff somehow, forever, always. From photography. I started taking pictures when I was like 11 or 12 and had a front page when I was 15, and that was it. I was going to be a photographer because I had the top flap of the front page of the Poughkeepsie Journal. And I beat other photographers out on that thing. So that made me feel like that. I'm sorry, ask the question again.
Well, do you consider yourself an industry guy in terms of keeping your finger on the pulse of the industry?
Oh, no.
Wanting to see
No.
movies?
I've actually been ignoring the industry for years while I've been here. I really don't. I don't pay any attention to box office. I don't pay any attention to what's new. I don't pay attention to any of it. I could be in Des Moines, Iowa, and do the same thing that I'm doing now. I just need actors. I'm sure there's actors in Des Moines, right? Yeah.
There's the Iowa writers group.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I will always make stuff. I can't not make stuff, whatever stuff that is. Living in Albany will be different because there's not a lot of people like me. And so I'm never going to hear the word callback in a conversation in Albany. I'm never going to hear any kind of industry, anything. It's just, and it's going to be weird because it would be weird. I'll be a weirdo because I will be surrounded by people who don't make stuff. My wife's an artist, so she makes stuff. But yeah, it'll be a bit of a culture shock, plus the snow. So that'll be worse. But yeah, I think the one thing by ignoring the industry for years, I have sort of preconceived in a way or pre-planned in a way how it's going to work when I'm not here in Los Angeles, because all the money that comes from crowdfunding does not come from Los Angeles. The people who support what I do are not in Los Angeles. They're all over the world, and we just meet on the internet. So it doesn't matter where I am because we meet on the internet. That's my neighborhood. So that's where I meet my neighbors. That's where I show my neighbors the work I make. So to them, I won't move. To most people, it'll be like, oh, you just have a different background for the cat pictures, but otherwise, be exactly the same. And I haven't put a short out in 3 years, 4 years now. So I have to get back and, oh no, I did Clyde Dates. All right, maybe I did that. I can't remember when I did Clyde Dates Bonnie. But regardless, I definitely haven't put anything out in 3 years.
How do you think Mike will adjust to the weather?
He's gonna hate it.
Is he an indoor cat?
Oh yeah.
Oh good.
Big time, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, but he hates the cold here. He's like gets under the covers when it's winter here, so he's gonna lose his mind there. I'm sure his fur will get really thick. But that cat has been by my side through the first short I made, my first, fuck it, I'm just gonna make shit short, technically my second one. He was next to me when I wrote it, he was next to me when I cut it, and he's been next to me for all the stuff that I've written and edited. He likes to hang out.
Is he a rescue?
wasn't any burning buildings or anything involved. We adopted them.
From a rescue?
Oh, no, we adopted them from, our vet had a wing of cats that were up for adoption.
Oh, okay.
And so we adopted them there.
I consider that a rescue.
Is that a rescue?
That's nice. It's a nice vet.
Yeah, it was
great.
it was a really cool setup because we had a cat for 18 years named Dave, and
nice.
when Dave died, I was just more than a human died.
Oh, yeah.
And so I there's how much time do I want to give? What's the proper mourning time to lose a cat and then get another one? What's the amount of time? 3 months, that was it. I'm like, I gotta get another cat. And I'd never raised a cat from a kitten, ever. Because Dave was Kathy's cat, he was an adult when we met. And her previous boyfriend didn't like cats, and she had 2 cats, and I grew up with cats, so those cats were like my wingmen. We got along great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good crew.
Joe, what are you most excited about in terms of when you leave Los Angeles, going to your new destination and starting working on something?
I guess I'm interested to see what happens with a production. I've never put a crew together and actors any place but here. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what that looks like. And when you rent locations out here or borrow locations or steal locations or whatever, everyone kind of knows that, we should charge you because you're making a lot of money on this, right? You're making money, right? You got to be making money. And I don't think anybody in Albany, New York is going to be, convinced that there's some giant money-making machine behind something. So it'll be, I guess, I'm kind of looking forward to being the weirdo, I guess, in the room.